Okay, hello. Welcome to Trails. I am somewhat cosnogent. I say somewhat. Oh, God. But, yeah, we'll be starting the third chapter today, and I'll probably be trying to bum rush to the Reverie corridor so I can do whatever it is I need to do there. I mean, yeah. Man, I might have to up the amount of Trails to Reverie I do if I want to beat this on time. I'd like to say I can get a chapter done every 2 parts, and it's only honestly just 5 chapters. And if you really bum rush it, you can get it done. But well, the Reverie corridor is about to suck a lot of time after this one. But anyway, let's get this done. But wow, everyone and their you know what? Never mind. I guess if I do make a blue sky, then I make a blue sky. But for now, let us not concern ourselves with Twitter too much. And let's get on to the next chapter with Rufus and the gang. Cause yeah, you can't do anything.
You were quite punctual.
You bet.
I can't believe Jingo was helping
Sup,
them.
And welcome aboard the Argo, the vessel of Nine Valley's new high-speed transport service.
Our pilot is a child.
We might have been better off on the ground.
I'll have you know that I'm a licensed pilot. And that's real rich coming from you guys. You look like a bunch of kids about to go on a picnic with their daddy to me.
Ooh, we got burned.
But boy, did I not see your daddy's ID coming. Who knew my mystery client would turn out to be our former Governor General Rufus Alberea? Oops. What, do you prefer Supreme Leader now?
Please, if I knew I'd be repeating myself so soon, I would have gathered my audience. That title is not mine.
But then...
I'm confused. Who's Rufus? That's this guy's real name. C was a nickname. So it's Rufus, huh? I think it's much cuter than C.
Wow!
I give it 85 points.
What the heck? That's
Ooh,
so
you
high!
kicked your butt, S.
why would I care when I don't even get what criteria she's basing these on?
So are you famous then, Rufus? Everyone seems to know who you are. He's not just famous, he's super famous. He's the elder son of House Alberea, one of the 4 great houses of Erebonia, and he became Crossbell's first Governor General. Together with the Empire's Chancellor and Crown Prince, he led the country to all-out war. But then he got arrested after it ended. That's all the big common knowledge stuff, but trust me, I know all about the skeletons in his closet. Wow, you're so smart, Nadia.
Is knowing part of handling the unpleasant side of things?
Wow, you're so smart, Rufus.
Can she try not to stir up trouble with him?
Yeah, well, he's apparently not done making a name for himself. Because 3 days ago he busted himself out of jail so he could lead a load of black-clad soldiers into Crossbell. Black-clad soldiers into Crossbell and occupy it again. Then he declared himself the new Supreme Leader and claimed he was carrying on the late Chancellor Osborne's will. And you're saying that wasn't you? Yeah, hang on. You were in Crossbell yesterday and at noon today making statements. When did you have time to go to Heimdall? He couldn't have been at this Crossbell like you said. He was with us the entirety of today and yesterday. Then that means... So there are 2 Rufus Albareas? More like, one of you's a fraud? So it seems. I have no interest in making a public show of him being one, mind you. But I am the genuine Rufus Albarea. On that, you have my word. I guess I believe you. Even if Crossbell mistakes the other guy for the real deal, your brother'd be able to tell the difference. Can't say I even care. I'm just in it for the Mira. Speaking of, I thought the Erebonian government seized all of your assets? How are you gonna pay for your fare? I've long kept my assets spread out in the event something like this were to happen. What the government seized is a mere fraction of what I own. You really do prepare for anything, huh? Whew, I was worried we were duped into doing charity work for a sec. Well, we've come this far. I think it's about time you started filling in the blanks. About what exactly? You! We don't plan to call things off just because we know who you are now, but you've got to admit, you're not an average guy, and that means being around you is a huge risk on our part. I think you owe us a more thorough explanation of what you were up to before we met and what you're after now. It's the least you can do if we're going to keep working together. Very well. I intended to do as such from the beginning anyway. You'll have to understand the full scale of our situation before we advance to the next stage. Rufus's tone remained flat as he recounted recent events. It began late last night, on March 14th, when Arioch Fort in the Kreutzen province fell under attack. That was the work of the Ebon Defense Force, who were there to aid the Crossbell Division of the Imperial Defense Force in their escape. Upon freeing the IDF from their underground cells, they continued on to another cell in that same fort, Rufus Albarea's. Yet their aim was not to free their former leader, but to assassinate him. Rufus deftly turned the tables against them, while also managing to extract a wealth of information, even if their knowledge lacked on the finer details. He learned that they had abducted Prince Oliver and would be executing a major operation in less than 24 hours. He also learned of a small suitcase that the EDF wished to find with great urgency. Sensing trouble brewing in the wake of Crossbell's liberation, Rufus then resolved to escape to better assess the situation at hand. The next day, March 15th, was no less eventful. An imposter using Rufus's name and face as his own stormed Crossbell's signing ceremony and declared it occupied once more. This information, paired with intelligence gathered to suggest further trouble brewing in Heimdall. No wait, shit. Okay, maybe my brain cells are still lacking. This information, paired with intelligence gathered to suggest further trouble brewing in Heimdall, helped the real... fuck. My comprehension's shot. Uh-oh. This information, paired with intelligence gathered to suggest further trouble brewing in Heimdall, helped the real Rufus ascertain his next objective. He issued a statement claiming to be the prince's abductor to lure Class 7 to the Imperial capital. And following that, he set his sights on Arioch Cannon. To take this enigmatic case the EDF were so desperately seeking. Let's see. Imposter using Rufus's name and face as his own stormed Crossbell signing ceremony and declared it occupied once more. This information, paired with intelligence gathered to suggest further trouble brewing in Heimdall, helped the real Rufus ascertain his next objective. No, wait. Shoot. The next day, March 15th, was no less eventful. An imposter using Rufus's name and face as his own stormed Crossbell signing killer declared it occupied once more. This information gathered to suggest further trouble brewing in Heimdall. Help the real... man. You know the rest, of course. Wow. You've been a busy boy, huh? Well, I'd been cooped up in a cell for half a year. I had plenty of pent-up energy eager to be spent. To continue, it's clear that the actions of the EDF and my spurious self were planned to the letter. I imagine a multitude of events these past months have been part of their grand scheme, not just the recent attack on the city. The post-war occupation, the occupiers electing to ignore my calls to surrender, and even the city's liberation a month ago. If this fake Rufus is pulling the strings here, you being around is only going to be one big headache for him. You think it's possible you were being locked up in the same place as the you think it's possible you being locked up in the same place as the IDF was intentional? I would assume so. Everything about it, right down to my assassination attempt. And that in itself was just a small part of something much greater. Then what are you planning to do about it? You sound like you got a pretty good idea of what you're up against. So what does the real Rufus want? I have two goals. The first is to eliminate the imposter who seeks to use my name for ill. Makes sense if it means them being around equals people trying to kill you. The second is to settle a past debt. Oh. Crossbell's current status traces its origins to the war that ended not long ago. I, the primary member of the Ironbloods, was one of two who led the charge in that war, the other being the very man whom I revered as a father, the late Chancellor. Having made this mess, it falls to me to clean it up. The Ironbloods are an awful loyal bunch. I also feel a certain degree of responsibility towards Crossbell as its former Governor General. Let me see if I got my head around this. In short, you want to rectify Crossbell's situation and fix whatever's going on in Erebonia. That sum it up, right? That would be the end result, yes. You know, that's a lot to expect 4 people to pull off. That's why I never specified it being us to achieve that end result. There's no reason it has to be us who faces our enemies. Confronting evil and overcoming it with heart and willpower is best suited to heroes, not villains like myself. Like Ring and his friends, whom we fought earlier, and their SSS counterparts in Crossbell. No need to imitate what they have perfected. Works for me, doesn't feel like our style. What we can do is learn the truth behind these myriad occurrences in our own way. And we can start with the very valuable clue we happen to have in our possession. What is it? Why are you staring at me? Aww. I see, that makes perfect sense. Wow, Lapis. To be admired is the destiny of a masterpiece. Gaze upon me to your heart's content. It's hard for me to picture a doll being the key to unraveling all that's going on. It's weird, yeah. And her not remembering anything makes it that much harder. Got any plans for tackling that one, boss? I just so happen to have a question for you regarding that very issue. Georg Rosenberg was her manufacturer, and the man who requested that she be delivered to me. Well, technically, yeah. Now that our work in Heimdall's done, I was hoping to visit him in person. But your hesitant response tells me that may not be possible. Has something befallen him? Nope, he's fine. It's just not much would be gained by going to see him. He's the one who gave us the job, but he specified that he was just an intermediary. My guess is that whoever had him give us the job's also the one who got him to make her. Mainly because he doesn't seem to know much more than we do right now. I see. Then our only choice is to aid her in recovering her memories after all. I assume you don't know where you were originally crafted? I wish I did, but I'm afraid not. I got a place where we could start at least. Georg didn't directly deliver the case to us. He said to pick it up from the Moon Temple. He must have hidden it there before hightailing it out of Crossbell. It'd be a safe bet to say she was made there or close to there. Almost certainly the Rosenberg studio on the Mines mountain path, then. Sounds about right. We passed it on the way to the temple, but didn't go inside. A wise decision. If the Meister hid the case elsewhere, then the studio has been compromised in some manner, I'm sure. We still do not know if her memory loss was unintended or deliberate, but danger or no, it's possible we'll find something to ease her current predicament. So you know where we're going then. Our course was always going to lead to Crossbell. The timing is apt. We may as well go now. But how are we gonna get in when the borders are so well protected? Fear not, I have a plan, though it will require some preparation. I'll need your participation in order for it to work, but the details can wait. For now, rest well, children. Wow, really is just Rufus and the kids. I was getting so sleepy when they talked, but I feel wide awake now. Perhaps I'll tour the ship. Oh, wow! Figures we'd get to play around with Lapis. Hey, Lapis. Is she asleep? Sure is. That's a shame. I wanted to play with her. Sorry to disappoint, but let her rest, okay? She always wants to sleep, so today's been a long, rough one on her. Does she normally sleep a lot? That's an understatement. She's spent most of our days off out like a light. She's even fallen asleep in the middle of combat. Has she ever been to a doctor to fix it? No, she's not sick, just very laid back. It makes life a real pain sometimes, though, let me tell you. I'm sure it does. But she's my partner, and there's no one else I'd rather depend on when it counts. Besides, I swear to protect her in her brother's place. I intend to honor that for the rest of my life. Are you and her brother different or the same? I'm finding it hard to wrap my mind around the idea of siblings. Let me put it like this. How would you feel if Georg Rosenberg were to make another doll exactly like you? If they were exactly like me, then they would be perfect. The world being blessed with more perfect things to admire is a good thing. Well, what if that other doll wasn't as cute, pretty, strong, or emotive as you are? What if the others called them a failure? There isn't any such thing as a Rosenberg doll that's also a failure. But if by some chance that were to happen, I'd be very annoyed to hear others speaking of them that way. There you go then. That's how siblings are. Do you think Rufus would be annoyed if he heard something like that about his brother? That's who that boy we saw before is, right? Beats me. I don't know the first thing about what goes on in that guy's head. So it's a mystery? Yeah. Anyway, you should try to get some rest while we have the chance. Assuming dolls need rest anyway. Nadia's dreams sure are colorful.
I wonder what it's like to have a sibling. Do I have any out there?
Well, if it isn't my littlest customer, you want something? I just felt the urge to tour the ship, and you're hardly big. I'm still bigger than you, and come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself to you yet, now have I? Name's Jingo. If there's anything you want your hands on, you just give me a holler. I'm Lapis. Nice to meet you, Lapis. By the way, you're not human, right? Indeed, I am not. I'm a proud Rosenberg doll. Really? The world's full of surprises. You don't look surprised to me. When you're in my line of work, you meet all kinds of folks. You're not the first unusual customer I've had. I'm not? Your job sounds very interesting. You know what else would be interesting? Mods. Could I interest you in a Gatling gun for an arm? Or an eye that will let you shoot lasers out of them? I'll give you a pretty discount. You could do all that? It'd be worth a shot. I'd agree it would be interesting, but none of it sounds as beautiful as my current design, so I'll kindly pass. No big, if you change your mind, you know where I am. Oh. Anyway, it's about time for Cerberus's lessons. Cerberus! What's his lesson about? Being the strongest guard dog around. Well, now I've got to know. What does that take? So far, I've had him help with the cleaning, and so far I've had him help with the cleaning and run my shop. But today, he's getting pointers on flying this baby. He's gotta be able to navigate anything life throws at him, and that includes a steering wheel. You sure teaching a dog how to fly a jet is a... You know what, it's Zemuria. It could probably work. I think. Okay then, first I need you to plop yourself on top of my seat. Wait, is this gonna work? Well, I guess as long as your front paws can reach the wheel, it's all good. You can do this, Cerberus. Good boy. Hang on a minute! I wasn't gonna butt in at first, but I can't keep my mouth shut after what I just heard. Oh yeah? What's that? Maybe the whole idea of trying to teach a dog to fly this airship? Still not hearing what the problem is. How's he supposed to learn if he doesn't take the wheel? All of that is a problem. You're trying to make a dog transcend the limits of the canine species. Come on, now you're just exaggerating. But you're welcome to tune in on this lesson if you want. What part of what I said made you think? I just had a dream where the whole airship fell out of the sky. Where are you, S? Comfort me. Anyway, we're paying for this flight, so if you want to attempt the impossible, do it on your own time. We'd like to live for the landing, if you'd please. Ah, fine, you're one tough customer.
Cerberus is so cute! I hope I can pet him later on.
An interesting philosophical debate. You got the wrong gal for that kind of philosophical conversation. Does it really matter? Okay, it's time to head out on the ship. I think we're due for a cutscene.
I'm afraid this side of the deck is occupied. You'll have to sleep elsewhere.
I wasn't planning to sleep out here.
Oh? Then what's brought you outside?
I wanted to go stargazing. What about you?
I wanted to take in the night air.
Since we're both here, there's something I'd like to ask.
What is it?
I know that you're a famous man, but are you a good man or a bad man?
Bad, though that would be putting it mildly.
So very bad?
Very, very bad. I have used anything and everything to advance my interests, be it titles, fame, or even those pure of heart. There is little point in feigning a moral compass when human lives hold no value to me, or acting chivalrous when all that does is hinder me.
Do you still feel that way?
I do. I'm using you, Swin and Nadia, to bring my designs to fruition, am I not? I'm also using those we met in the capital, like my brother.
None of that sounds like something someone good would do, yes. You really are a very bad man.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. So, armed with that knowledge, what do you intend to do?
Am I supposed to do something?
I suppose a doll has no reason to care if a human is good or evil.
Being a doll has nothing to do with it. But were you hoping I would admonish you? Or perhaps comfort you?
Of course not.
Okay, then I still intend to do nothing. Whether I praise you for your deeds as a hero, or chastise you for your misdeeds as a villain, it won't change you at your core. You are who you are.
Just how does humanity look through your lens for you to think in such simple terms?
I don't know. I can't answer that when I'm still learning about what it means to be human. All I can say is, I don't see if you're good or bad, where you're from, or how you were raised. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. So it can't be that you suddenly don't exist just because someone decides to reject those parts of you.
That's quite a philosophical approach to the matter. Or perhaps that objective thinking is the most one of artificial intelligence can fathom.
I don't know. How could I know? Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Perhaps you're right.
And so, it's what makes you, you.
Perhaps you're right. I don't remember the exact moment I began to search for meaning in my life. My father elected to raise me as his own son, irrespective of the fact I was born because his wife laid with another man. He did so with the same ease he rejected his flesh and blood because he was born from a common woman. When I learned the truth, I finally understood that House Alberea wanted me not as a human being, but as a product of noble blood. It was so hard to bear that it made me sick. Was that all? Was that the only reason I existed? I refused to accept it. I couldn't take it. And as I turned my eyes from this terrible truth, a new, more terrible thought dawned upon me. If that was not the reason I existed, then what was? That was when I met him. It is said we seek that which we do not have. Through him, I sought the Father I never had. I convinced myself that if I did as sons do and became more than he ever was, then I would understand the real reason for my existence. And there it was. At last, I had a goal, something to pursue. I stopped at nothing to make that goal a reality. There was no effort too ambitious, no principle too sacred to violate. But no matter what I did, it still wasn't enough. Everything I had done to secure my victory had led to a resounding, humiliating defeat. A defeat at the hands of my own brother, who, despite his unfortunate upbringing, had grown into someone strong and true. I envied him for that, but perhaps I should have known all along that a mere product could never hope to have a real, genuine purpose. The whole predicament would have been worth a laugh had it not been so deeply painful. Why am I here? What is my reason for being? Who am I?
You are who you are. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Such nonsense. I thought you weren't planning to sleep out here. I'm unsure if dolls are capable of catching colds,
Aww.
but I believe you've taken in the stars enough for one night.
Are you all prepared? Ready to go anytime. We're good at this stuff. I don't know what we're preparing for, but I'll give it my best. Our interests will be best served if you say nothing at all. Okay then, I'm gonna make a landing. Halt! Are you authorized to be here? Your Excellency! What is the meaning of this? You stand in the presence of our Supreme Leader. We informed you in advance of our arrival. Why were you not ready and waiting? Our deepest apologies. There's no need to be quite so harsh. These are good men. This airport has only been under their jurisdiction for a few days. It takes time to adjust to new responsibilities. You are merciful, Your Excellency. We will ready a car for you at once. No need. I've arranged for one personally, so remain here and continue your duties. Yes, Your Excellency. What a bizarre experience. Not everyone gets to be their own imposter. It's hilarious. Good on you for thinking it up, boss. Well, I wasn't lying about them being good. It won't be long before they learn the truth from their superiors and come after us. We shouldn't remain in the city any longer than is needed. Can't hurt to scope out the place first, though, right? I suppose we'll have to make it a brief tour before continuing on for the main mountain path. Does part of scoping out mean inspecting all the restaurants? That's gonna have to wait until next time. Oh right, I got this stuff from Jingo. A farewell gift, apparently. Wait, does she think we're off on a picnic or something? What's a picnic? We'll look like tourists or something good for camo. It might be nice to take a breather every now and then.
My turn!
On it.
So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be flying a little too close to the sun, but then again, sometimes that's what you gotta do to nab something juicy.
Very astute. Indeed, the higher the risk, the greater the reward.
I don't see why we shouldn't go there at some point, personally.
Wonder if we can go gambling. I don't think Swin is old enough. Let me go see something real quick in the previous chapter.
Initializing trading process.
Oh, we do need more Mishy tails. Okay, well, good to know. I don't know if I can get the Mishy coins, though. I think that requires gambling. Is there anything to buy here? I guess that's the question. Mortgages. Wow, that is one enormous picture of a fish, but what exactly is it? And why do they have it hanging there like it's such a big deal? That's what they'd call a fish print. It is pretty impressive to look at. I'm Gotta admit, you learn something new every day. Do you think I could learn how to fish? Okay, well, we're broke now. Good going, me. Oh, let's go to 9 Ball, though. Surely this won't be weird. Did she say 4? I might have missed a recipe. In fact, I can bet that I definitely did, huh? How did I miss the juice recipe? What the heck? Did I miss one yesterday? It was either Reen or Lloyd's route. Let me go check. Juice. God damn it, I actually missed one. Wow, I suck. Alright, we're out of here. Well, at least good to know. Man, good thing for the bargain bin. The bargain bin is nice, because you can still get all the recipes, even if you missed one or two. It's time to go fishing.
Gotcha! That sucks.
Time to go.
On guard.
Very well.
What? Man!
Gotcha.
I wanted to fish as lapis.
It's got heft.
Sir? What do you mean it has heft?
It's a good size.
Man, Swin's nuts. What do you mean it has heft? What a wimp. There's a lot I could say about Sal, but it'll have to wait until after this game's done. It's your fake boss.
As you well know, Western Zemuria is in a lamentable state. Jirai and North Ambria have become frequent targets of terrorism, and racial conflict remains rife throughout the Calvard Republic. Evil is no longer a seedling to be uprooted with ease. It has bloomed and dispersed corruption across the entire continent. Yet all hope is not lost. I ask that you remember the ideals of the late Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. He understood that if we could not eradicate evil in parts, that we must then be united as a whole through armed might. If we forego a unified system to divide and allocate our resources where they are best needed, we will never know true peace. That is why I, Rufus Alberea, the successor to His Excellency's legacy, have vowed to bring our many great nations together. We cannot let evil continue to sow its seeds. We must fight back for the sake of humanity's future, for the sake of our world's future. And should any neighboring country to which I extend this warm invitation refuse, they will receive due judgment for their arrogance.
This is just crazy. No two ways about it. And the boss is crazier for wanting to stop him. No two ways about it is it times 2. Uh-oh. Oh no. Damn, they've all gone loco due to the dance. Oh no! Let's... oh no. Oh shit. Oh no, their cover's about to be blown.
Procuria.
Huh, I wonder who helped us out. Oh shit, you guys better run.
Over here.
Thanks, Ren. Ren with the clutch, every time. Some people say she might as well be an MC of one of the arcs, and I can't say I'd argue against that one. Wouldn't mind an arc with
Whoa!
Ren.
Check out all the dolls! It's LP as far as the eye can see. I'll thank you to remember that I'm a Rosenberg doll. I'm in a different league compared to those garden variety specimens.
And yet, some of these were in fact made by the studio of which you speak.
Really? Oh, you're right! This perfectly sculpted masterpiece is unmistakably a Rosenberg.
You have our thanks. Now, would you prefer Angel of Slaughter or Ren Bright?
Oh my.
Call me whatever you like, Jade Rook. I suspected something wasn't right about our new Supreme Leader, and seeing you explains why.
I've heard you were an astute one, and you do not disappoint.
Someone you know?
Not on a personal level, no. But we are familiar with one another's backgrounds.
I honestly didn't expect to meet you quite like this. Though, truth be told, my interest is mostly in her.
If you're associated with you are associated with Jorg Rosenberg. If I'm not mistaken. She is! He did a lot for me in the past. I guess you're the same as us then. So it seems. My name is Ren Bright, and since fate has brought us together, what say we make the most of it? If you're the friend of the Meister, I suppose we were bound to meet eventually. My name is Swin, and I'm Nadia. I have a feeling you and I are gonna be two peas in a pod. What a coincidence! I was thinking the same thing. We totally have the same vibe! This would be heartwarming if it wasn't borderline chilling. Incidentally, if I may ask, since you are aware of her existence, might you have heard something about her from the Meister? Not as much as you're likely hoping, I'm afraid. He contacted me a short while ago. All he mentioned is that she exists. He also asked me to help her if she ever needed it. So, you don't know anything about her background then? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry to disappoint you. Then our objective remains unchanged. We should make for the Rosenberg studio. Oh, that's where you're headed? Then might I join you? I haven't been there for some time, but it seems to have been occupied by someone exceptionally unpleasant. I was thinking of giving the place a little spring cleaning, but it's a bit too much for me to handle alone. Then we would be glad to have you as our guide. I wonder what Jingo would say if she knew we added another kid to our picnicking group. Welcome to the Imperial Picnicking Front. That's not our name! Before we depart, there is one more thing we should confirm. Yeah, I don't want to run into trouble like we did earlier again. What did we witness in the entertainment district before you came to save us? It's a form of mind control employed by the Supreme Leader. Seriously? So he's brainwashing people? The principle is similar, but it works somewhat differently. It can be used across a wide area, and the effects are cumulative. I was able to save you with Orbital Arts earlier, because its effect hadn't fully set in yet. But the residents of Crossbell who have been exposed to it multiple times won't be as easy to save. And the weapon bringing about this form of mind control is Ilya Platier's dance? So it seems, although I still don't know exactly how it all works. But alas, the fallen Sun Princess casts shadows over everyone's hearts, like that of an eclipse. So that's how they're able to keep people in control, despite how forcefully they took over Crossbell. I hope RX is okay. Regardless, I think we've established it is not something we are capable of countering at present. Let us be off. LP, time to mosey. We're going to sell you to this shop, then you'll be stuck on a display. Wow. Uh-oh.
Well, are those customers I spy?
Well, this is awkward.
What a peculiar bunch you are.
Wait, when did you put that back on? I thought it was broken! I always carry a spare. Wow. Someone at the office watched a little too much Code Geass. I'm about to get going. Thank you for taking care of me these past few days. Think nothing of it, dearie. Are you headed off with these people then? That's right, I can tell you're in for a hoot. No doubt. Stars above! I see that old man made himself a new model. Just look at how expressive she is. This woman scares me. I'm impressed you were able to tell she's a Rosenberg so quickly. I couldn't convince you to part with her, could I? I'll make it more than worth your while. You won't regret it. How much are we talking? Wow! How could you even think of selling me? You can drop the act now, Nadia. I'm afraid she's not for sale, ma'am. We still have need of her ourselves. I see. It is a shame. Well, my offer still stands if you ever change your mind. Time to make our way for the Mines Mountain Path. What a fun little gadget this is. Snagged one for yourself during last year's spy debacle, I'm guessing. Correct? You never miss a beat, do you?
On it.
Oh wait, can I go to the entertain? No. Oh, we can go. Man, I can't go gambling. Man, game, you suck. I can't go gambling. I'm kind of sad now.
Ooh, I smell fresh goodies! They hype this place up as much as anything you'd find in Heimdall. Nadia, we have to stop here and gather some intel.
I knew you were both just screwing around at the Capitol.
Oof. Death down? More like, no thanks? Did we get everything? Hold on. Wow. I'd like it if you didn't bond with her over beheading people.
How could you, Nadia? How could you think to sell me off to that woman? Oh, how couldn't I when your cuteness is worth a fortune? I wouldn't want to insult you by cheaping out. I'm that cute? Well, that is true. I forgive you.
What?
This was an alarming about-face.
Wow. Oh boy. Okay, and I think we're officially broke. Now, I could battle, but I'm not gonna waste any more time.
Crossbell Cathedral here is pretty famous, isn't it? It's sure ritzy enough to have earned a big name. The building is beautiful, and the air is so clean. I love it!
Guess the brainwashing doesn't have much impact here. It won't hurt to take a quick look around.
I think this is Guy Banning's. Then there's this. No, it's like this one dilapidated one. I forget if that was Arios's wife or Ozma's Seekers. Okay, I think one of these was Ozma's Seeker. Why am I searching up gravestones? There it is. Okay, that's enough prattling around here. We gotta make our way to Mountain Path 2. Then I can trigger the story, I think. I decided to take the leap to blue sky. I might go there myself. We'll see.
Yep.
For all I know, with how it could be a new... Well, actually, do I even want to draw that much attention to me? Probably not.
Should be easy street. The doll sees all. I've seen through your game.
We need to fall back. Better not follow us.
But yeah, it's tempting to go there.
Yep.
How shall we play?
On guard.
Okay.
Very well.
I've got you where I want you.
On guard. We'd best retreat. Farewell.
How shall we play?
I'll take care of
now.
it.
Should be easy street.
There.
How shall we play?
Yeah, that is definitely dumb. I could definitely see all of the artists I know going into Blue Sky, and honestly, I can't say I blame them. Although, you know, this just invites the idea of Elon buying Blue Sky and fucking you over anyways.
Yeah. Nurse Maria's here.
Thank you.
I'll take. We'd best retreat. We'd best retreat. Farewell.
I hate to say it, but it's one of those likely ideas. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of people go on to Blue Sky, and then it just gets bought out, and then we're back to square one. Though, I don't know, if Blue Sky succeeds,
That was agreeable.
maybe they'll create an alternative to YouTube.
Treasure. Oh, I can smell the riches.
You say you wouldn't, but money does a lot of things, including things we don't want it to do.
All is in order.
At least that's my cautious judgment on the situation so far. But yeah, the whole AI thing is like... I personally find it going way too far. What is this I'm sensing? How much longer? I'm so tired. No, wait. What is that indeed? Okay, now we can do the other routes. Yippee! Let's go to Lloyd's. And then we'll go to Reams. And then it's time for the Reverie corridor.
Oh, there it is!
The European Trade Commission and other governments would block him.
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of... Then we're good to go.
Oops.
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of the Ebon Defense Force.
Now, hold on, though. Is this... Hang on. Oh. Okay. You know, I thought this was a Japanese-made thing. But, yeah, never mind. I think even if Elon tried to buy it from Japan, it definitely wouldn't work. Never mind then. But, yeah. Unfortunately, I'd say, if it gets popular enough, enjoy the peace while it lasts. You know all the drama baiters and jackasses will eventually find their way there. But I've seen this same old story, like, I've seen the same old stories. You'd have to wonder, though. But yeah. You'd have to wonder if Twitter was actually better before Elon, at this rate. For Blue Sky? Very interesting. Even with a bunch of users? I mean, it's relatively small for now. But give it a year or two and a bunch of people dissatisfied. Though if anything, I guess at least all my favorite VTubers will be there. I wonder if my artist is going to go there too. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm so sorry. I just don't know what came over me. How could I ever think of betraying you like that?
It's okay, San-san. You can't keep blaming yourself. If anything, I should have known something more was wrong. I'm a terrible friend for not realizing that you were struggling so badly or being manipulated. And Elia means the world to me. I should have been able to tell something was amiss. Risha.
Thank you all for coming to our aid. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't shown up when you did. Really, thanks.
Don't mention it. Glad we could make it in time. The one you should be thanking is Zeit. We were looking into what the EDF was up to when he told us that you were in danger.
Did he now? Still, it's not like you to be modest, Wazi. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, thanks for rescuing us, Sight. You were a hero back there. And I've been way overdue for one of these.
Ah.
That you have. My apologies for not returning after the operation.
You're so flaky, Sight. Do you realize how long it's been? Tio and I have been waiting for you to show up again all this time, you know?
My apologies. As a holy beast, there are limits to how much I can interfere. I am astounded at just how much you all have grown. The children of man truly do grow apace.
We'll take your word for it. It would be nice to think I've grown a little, yeah.
I'm just overjoyed to see you again. You were sorely missed, Zeit.
Yes, it's good to be back.
I've read plenty about the holy beast in the scriptures. Funny to think I would be in the presence of one so soon after returning to the church. You should have seen the congregation for divine worship's faces when we first reported to them about Zeit. Do you know who I mean when... Yeah, I know exactly who you mean. And it's like... I think Vidal and his project is fine. I would say straight up trying to make AI VTubers is... I mean, we've had a lot of innovations over the course of human history. Okay, I should probably talk about this after the cutscene. I'm still wrapping my head around it. Rhineford Military Factory. It can see through active camouflage. Yikes. Something else. What are you up to, Zeit? Darn. Fair
In that
enough.
case, I'd like to stay here as well.
No! Not you, Risha! Damn it! How am I gonna break the game in half now? No! Alright, fine. I can't snap the game with delay spam. Damn it, man!
Are you sure, Risha?
That makes sense. You evaded her attack for the most part, but weren't you still injured?
Yes. Please forgive me, everyone. I just need a little time. I'm still not ready to face up to what happened to Ili and Sansan just yet.
And that's perfectly fine. If that's your decision, then we respect it.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way forward. And I'll be happy to have your help here in the meantime.
I'd be happy to help.
I guess. Sounds overly optimistic. Sign me up for the sunshine.
We'll cut things short for today. Enjoy your freedom while you can and have fun struggling against the inevitable. You're helpless to stop us, now that you've lost your way.
What was that supposed to mean? I'm pretty sure it's something before then. But yeah. Alright, the cutscene's over, so I guess I can kinda shortly discuss this. But it's like... you'd have to wonder, when is tech going too far?
I bet we could fish here.
Wait, can I just straight up go into the Reverie corridor right now? Hold up. Hey yo! We can! Wow!
New visitors registered.
Oh. Oh well, this sucks.
Central core activated. New contents available.
Never mind. We're gonna need something completely different. But hey, I'm glad we still get to use Risha inside here at least. Oh, baby.
I bet we could fish here. Goodbye. This'll be good. It's a nice catch. I bet we could fish here.
But yeah, you'd have to wonder when it's going too far. Like cars, computers, internet, electricity, that's all handy and dandy. But I'd have to wonder if letting AI do everything is going a bit too far. Like, at some point, someone's just gonna invent something, and the more we invent, it's just like you'd have to wonder if humanity's gonna hit a stage of stagnation somewhere in the future, where no one does anything, the robots do everything, and there's like no life or creativity anywhere. I suppose that's a horrifying thought. Honestly, you could probably make a whole novel out of that kind of thing. I'm sure there's a lot of media that already has that line of thinking. Like, in theory, we could end up with a Mega Man X universe where we work alongside robots and AIs and still do our own thing. Or, more than likely, it'll end up being a weird dystopia dystopia based off of Brave New World, which isn't exactly the best outcome either. And it's like, you'd have to wonder if eventually they'll have like AI Ubers and what have you. And at some point, if we push this concept far enough, will jobs even exist? Or the idea of doing a job? Well, alright, maybe this is all just too philosophical. I shouldn't be the one talking these big concepts. Or, it's what I'd say, anyways. But yeah, that being said, I guess I could go to Blue Sky too. I mean... I guess might as well, just in case. I'll probably still end up posting on the Reddit and all. I think we need to go up to the rooftop or something. Here we go. Thank you for all your help. We don't have much to offer in return, but here are some snacks. I hope you'll enjoy them.
You didn't have to do that, but the gesture is still appreciated.
Yeah, I've never fixed medical equipment before, so I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up.
You could have had me fooled with such fine work. You both did splendidly.
That's right. I don't know what we would have done without you. We wouldn't have escaped it if it weren't for you. We'd likely be brainwashed by the Supreme Leader, like all the others. Just what happened to all of them?
I believe I owe you an apology. A big one.
Oh no, Tio.
None of this would have happened had we protected everyone at the signing ceremony like we swore to. If only we'd been stronger.
Hey, come on, Tio.
Oh, Tio.
No, this isn't your fault. That's right, no one's blaming you for what happened. Looking back, I don't know what more you could have been expected to.
Look, Lloyd, it's Tio.
I thought she might come here. Thank goodness she's alright. It looks like they're talking to evacuees from the city.
Hold on just a minute.
Uh-oh. Yeah, things were doomed from the start. It finally dawned on me too. I don't know why we ever thought we could be truly independent. It's hopeless.
Huh?
What's gotten into you guys all of a sudden?
Ooh. It's obvious, isn't it? The Supreme Leader never would have occupied us if we just obeyed the Empire like we used to. We wouldn't have to be afraid of the EDF had we not dreamed of independence. And when you think about it, everything was better when we were an imperial province. Even the economy was booming. Why give all of that up? Why did we ever want to be independent?
Hey! Get a hold of yourselves! What is wrong with all of you?
There really isn't any need to be so pessimistic.
The Supreme Leader and the EDF aren't all we have to worry about either. There are those huge machines. They even have the old president's backing. Everyone in the city is enthralled by them. There isn't a shred of hope things are going to get better anymore.
No, that's not true at all. The SSS is going to keep fighting. We have allies we can depend on.
I would say at this point, what's the point? And I'm thinking they're about to say what I'm thinking.
The CPD, CGF, and even our friends from outside Crossbell. There are people who will surely help us. We won't allow you to suffer like this. We'll be the ones to put an end to it.
Uh-oh.
Tio, you shouldn't.
We used to have hope, too, thanks to you. Or at least we thought we did. Whether it was the Mafia or that cult, or even when our own mayor became a dictator, we kept on believing. Not even Imperial occupation or the war made us lose hope. But in the end, it was all for nothing. The signing ceremony made us realize that. What we had was never hope to begin with. It was just illusion. And that made it even more painful once we accepted the truth. Again and again and again and again. Over and over and over and over.
We were never hope to them?
That can't be true. We can't just give up and...
Stop! Please, just stop! Can't you see we're just so tired of all this? Besides, you have no right to talk to us about ending our suffering. If you hadn't arrested President Kreutz, then we would have already had everything we've ever wanted.
Everything we did was...
Can you all hear yourselves? You're completely full of it.
Oh, wow! Wazzy's giving the friendship speeches. I can't believe it. Aren't
Lloyd,
you?
Kia, Wazzy.
Hey, you guys are all right.
I was one of the people involved in that arrest, so let me make something perfectly clear. Letting Dieter Kreutz go free for what he did over 2 years ago was never an option. He attacked the city, had the speaker detained, and even tried to take over the entire continent. Dieter was arrested in accordance with state law. The same as any Crossbellan would have been. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but what about Crossbell? They had a responsibility to do what was best for us.
A responsibility? And why's that? Because you made them your symbols of justice? Because you decided they were your heroes? The SSS is just a division of the Crossbell Police Department. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no one to blame but yourselves for thinking any different. Their purpose isn't to make all of your problems go away.
No one thought.
I know it's been a long 2 years. 2 years where all Crossbellans could do was powerlessly watch the Empire trample over their pride. It's natural to wish that a savior would appear and solve everyone's problems. But personally, I never wanted to see Crossbell come to that. What Crossbell has given me is irreplaceable.
Aww.
Friends and family that mean the world to me, like Lloyd and Vald. So it pains me to see this as someone who's come to love Crossbell more than his old home.
Wazzy.
The SSS chose the path they did because they wanted a little girl to be free. But that same little girl couldn't help but feel it was her fault when she saw Erebonia invade and take over her home. Because she knew that none of it would have happened if she didn't exist. Kia, no. But she wasn't the only reason they chose the path that they did. The SSS had also seen how strong Crossbell became, facing adversity over and over again. They knew that if they chose any other path, the efforts and sacrifices of so many would be lost. Their home would never be the same. And they, along with that little girl, believed from the bottom of their hearts that all of Crossbell would overcome it for the better.
She's right. That was what we decided.
I want to answer the trust they placed in me however I can. I was all alone once, somewhere very dark. It's because of everyone around me that I have so much to be thankful for. The SSS and the people of Crossbell made me into the person I am today. So now I want to fight to help them. That means I'm here to pave a path forward for all of you too. And on it, I just know we'll see brighter days, because it was Crossbell and its people that taught me the strength to persevere.
Maybe she's right. It could be too soon to be giving up hope. It's true, we've been through a lot of hard times before, but those experiences are what made us who we are today. Yes, you're right. That's part of what makes Crossbell what it is. Maybe we are stronger than what we give ourselves credit for.
Look!
It's disappearing.
Ah.
Thank you, everyone.
I can't believe it!
We have to keep doing what we always have. That's to keep moving forward. One step at a time.
Man, I can't believe it. Wazzy with the cheesy friendship speech.
But we're not naive enough to believe that will be enough to take back what we lost. It's going to take the help of everyone who calls Crossbell home. So do me a favor and think about how you can help. What you would give to be free. And I promise the SSS will support you just as much as you've always supported us.
Ah, Tio.
Sorry I kept you waiting again. I'm glad you're okay.
Do you hear yourself? I'm the one breathing a sigh of relief. Your injuries seemed so severe. And then we were all separated.
So that's what this is all about. I can't imagine how tough it's been for you three being kept in the dark. Thanks for worrying about me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It never is. You're always so reckless. But I knew you'd come looking for me again. Lloyd, I'm so glad you found me.
Wasn't gonna stop till I did.
Oh.
Would you listen to them go on and on?
I'm so happy for you, Tio.
Would you knock it off with the crying already?
Ugh. Him. A big cargo line. Oh boy. Of that Alberea felon's plan. Sorry I'm not reading too much. Okay. Ooh! Lloyd's Burning Heart 2 got enhanced to Burning Heart... Burning Heart 1 got enhanced to Burning Heart 2. Yahoo! Okay, so here's the bad news. Yeah, we're gonna need to up Tio and Wazi's speed. Also get him some new duds. So, time to go to the corridor, because we're kinda screwed otherwise.
New visitors registered. Initializing trading process.
Now, what does it take to get the water bell? Aqua Bleed R.
Blazing Forge activated. Initializing trading process. Blazing Forge activated. Millennial Trove activated.
Okay, I think we're about to get a halfway decent one. Actually, no. Never mind. This is such a hard sell. Okay, we'll need Water Bell. I need to start stacking the attack speeds. So. Okay, this should do it. Okay, amusingly, I think Wazi... we can customize Wazi a little bit further. Admittedly, part of me just wants to put the Silver Bell on so he can cast...
Millennial Trove activated.
Now, what do I need to get the gold now? Golden Spear R. Okay.
Activating requisitions program. Initializing trading process.
I think we have
activating requisitions program.
Okay, let's borrow another Abyss Shadow. Here we go. Yep, I'll do it. We should be ready to go for this upcoming part. But, yeah. Oh dear.
You can get to the underground station through the lobby.
Oh, I spot the door. Beat you there.
All right.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
It is silent. Here we go. Oh, wait, shit. Right. Lloyd and the others are, a little low on CP, I see. Well, we can fix this real quick.
Okay.
Let's finish this up quick. I'll initiate a back suspending data collection.
I know. Wow, what a wimp. Look at this guy.
Here's our shot. There.
Better to go now. Adios.
Better to go indeed. I just want the scans.
So Kia, Wazi, a little late, but I've been meaning to thank you for earlier.
Aww.
For what?
Whatever is it for this time?
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about how you chimed in at the hospital. You helped me realize something important. The citizens of Crossbell weren't the only ones who had lost sight of the truth. We had too. The SSS had a clear dream 2 years ago, when Crossbell was annexed by Erebonia. We wanted our home to be free again, but it wasn't just that. We weren't blind patriots, fighting to protect personal pride or acting on some grand ideal. Had we been, our actions wouldn't have led to Crossbell losing its freedom. Wouldn't have led it straight into the arms of the Empire. And the little girl we protected, over giving Crossbell its freedom and future, wouldn't be here supporting us. What we truly wanted, for her and for every citizen who would have to bear the burden of our choices, was for them to smile. And if we could give them their home as well, then they could be free and smile as much as they dreamed. It really was that simple.
Lloyd.
It's true. That's how I felt. And I'm sure Ellie and Randy would say the same. But sadly, I agree. Somewhere along the line, we lost sight of that goal. The more expectations people placed on us, the more we became convinced we were obligated to win back the state's freedom.
That soon turned into wanting to be seen as the very symbols of independence. To be seen as heroes to our home. All the while, we were turning our eyes away from the feelings of despair and distrust that the people had been harboring. Those feelings are probably what allowed Rufus's words to worm their way into the citizens' hearts. But regardless, we aren't going to lose our way again. We'll keep sight of our goal this time and do things our way. We're not miracle workers. We'll just do our best to make people's lives better, while others help us as much as we help them. That's what's allowed us to come this far.
Good. That sounds more like the SSS I fell in love with. And if you ask me, that's what it's going to take if you want to make it through this ordeal too. Every crisis you've overcome to date has been with the help of countless others, and this will be no different.
I think what Wazi means to say is every crisis we've overcome Because we're all one big family at the end of the day. That's why I decided to become Key of Bannings.
Aww.
This is a chance for us to start over from zero, then.
Trails from zero? Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, let's get back to this.
That's right. We're going to reclaim everything that was taken from us. And as always, we're going to fight, struggle, and shine the light on the truth. Together.
Yeah, playtime's
What was
over,
that?
gang.
I heard it too.
That sounds like...
Oh dear.
It's gunfire.
And not just gunfire either.
Look up ahead.
Stop where you are, rebels! Surrender now, or there will be no mercy!
You holding up all right, Tita?
I'm fine. But at this rate... Get down, you two!
I hope we don't have to
There's
scan
more
them
of them.
again.
Where did you guys come from?
The SSS? What are all of you doing down here?
We can explain later. Let's focus on taking care of these guys first.
The SSS, huh? It must be our lucky day.
Our Helmut will punish all who dare to oppose the Supreme Leader!
That must be the name of this new model.
This is the last place I want to fight a Zalber soldat. Nevertheless...
Exactly. Now's not the time to falter. Everyone, prepare for battle!
I'll back you up with my orders.
Got it.
Okay.
Don't let your guard down.
Sure. Why did they have to get the first move? Now I'm definitely screwed.
It's my turn.
Oh boy, oh no.
Let's go.
No, you know what? Fuck y'all.
Aeon Shield deploy!
It's my turn.
Damn. Man, Lloyd, why can't the circle be a bit bigger?
Zero Breaker! Take that!
Not great.
Okay, hallelujah. I don't have to scan any of them. Alright, it's just a stupid...
Beginning analysis. Analysis complete.
All right. You got this.
You're so needy. All for one,
And one for all!
all together!
I'll go.
Keep strong. Toughness shield.
I'll go. All for one.
And one for all!
Everyone together! Keep it up, everybody! Take it! Not great. Aeon Shield deploy! Not great. Arcus activate!
I won't let you.
Take that!
I won't let you. I won't
Okay.
I love using their speed against them. It feels so good.
Commencing drive.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's my turn.
Aeon shield deploy.
Right. All for one.
And one for all.
Everyone.
You can.
Am I being cheap? Oh, absolutely.
Come on, baby.
Take this!
Why, you?
Raring to go. Okay, here I go. Take this. Orbital compression at 40%, 80%. Gotta keep it going. 120%. Omega impulse. Fire!
Impossible.
Raring to go.
Right there! Raging hammer!
Okay. Arcus activate.
Okay then.
Keep strong! Toughness shield!
Okay then. Arcus activate.
Ow!
Take this. There.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Fuck! Might have to redo this.
Grazie.
Take this, news. Sorry.
That's it for me.
Leave it to
Very
me.
unfortunate turn. on this. Okay.
Look out! That one's strong.
Take that!
I think we've just lost.
Take this.
Sorry,
News.
everyone.
Fucking RNG.
Sorry.
You're so needy. Come on, baby.
Yeah,
That's it for me.
Oh man, I really do not like this whole they get the first turn order bullshit.
It's my turn.
Okay, well, alright,
Let's go. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Aeon shield deploy.
Right. All for one.
I need to do something.
activate!
My turn. You got this.
You're so needy.
I won't let you! I won't let you!
I can do it! Good luck, everyone! Turn
Grazie. My turn.
I think I want all of them down to the count first.
Aeon Shield, deploy!
Okay then.
I won't let you! I won't let you!
Raring to go. Raring to go. All for one.
And one for all!
I'm here to help!
Why, you? Right.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Right. It's my turn.
Aeon Shield, deploy!
Let's go. All for one.
And one for all!
Everyone.
My turn. Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot! How soothing this is. An opening.
I'll follow up.
Impossible. I won't let you!
It's my turn.
Zero Breaker!
Raring to go! Aeon Shield, deploy!
It's my go.
Arcus, activate!
I won't let you!
My turn.
Okay.
Arcus, activate!
Come on, baby.
Turn
Grazie.
Right. Right. Let's go. It's my turn.
Okay, here I go. Take this. Orbital compression at 40%, 80%.
Sorry.
Gotta keep it going. 120%. I'll make it fire.
Let's go. Let's go. Right.
Aeon shield deploy.
Right. Yeah, they're open.
Following up. It's my go. Commencing drive.
Come on, baby.
There.
Okay then.
Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot!
How soothing this is.
It's my go.
Okay, my screen's glitched, but this is actually kind of cool.
Commencing drive.
Let's go. Right. Right. Right.
Aeon shield deploy.
Let's go. All for one.
And one for all.
Everyone.
Keep it up, everybody. There. Okay, here I go.
This is rough.
Take this and this. Orbital compression at 40%, 80%.
This is ridiculous. I'm just spamming S-crafts on...
120%.
I'm just spamming S-crafts with, Cheetah.
It's my go. Commencing drive.
I won't let you.
There. It's my go. Commencing drive.
It's my turn.
Aeon shield deploy.
Let's go. Zero breaker.
Come on, baby.
Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot!
How soothing this is.
Okay, here I go. Take this. Orbital compression at...
And...
Now that the threat's been neutralized, let's go.
Man, you guys were super cool.
Nice! I did it!
Wow, look at this flashy line glitch. This can't be happening. How did that glorified forklift manage to overcome the latest Zauber Soldat? I didn't doubt that we would. Here's hoping it'll be smooth from here. Maybe it's fate we ran into you guys. Oh no. A bunch of black uniformed soldiers stormed the building and demanded my mom go with them. She was shoving us in an elevator.
No, Mom, what's gotten into you?
Are you freaking kidding me? I can handle this, so let me...
Does your dumb, thick skull have eyes? You saw how many there are, and they have that new model with them. I have a different request for you, Agate Crossner. Protect Tita, even if it costs you your life. Do I make myself clear?
I will say Erica is actually being pretty smart this time about this.
Damn it, Erica!
Mom!
I never should have allowed us to end up in this situation. Oof. Where are those two? I think Team Sky together would have been able to repel them. For a bit. Someone needing helpers. Oh dear. Novartis. Of course. I'm dragging Erica so we'll get paid. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh boyo. Okay, now that Agate's here, we can actually quasi-use Agate as a nuke. Actually, yeah, we can use Agate as a Chevalier nuke. In fact, that is exactly what I did during my first outing with this. Alright, let's do the due diligence. Just information scans and go. No need to overcomplicate this.
Let's make this quick.
There!
My turn. Better to go now. Adios.
Enemy threat level high. Caution advised.
Got you!
Look out! That one's strong!
My turn. Better to go now.
Adios.
Looks like we're not alone.
Tempted as I am to
Now's our
knock their
chance.
asses farther underground, it's probably not the best idea right now.
Hopefully we can sneak around some other way.
Darn it. I wanted the treasure chest over there.
We get the first attack!
There!
Take this! Okay, initiated suspending data collection.
Okay, we're out of here. Call me a bit of a coward, but I gotta make this
I
quick.
found a treasure chest!
I'll grind when it's Reverie corridor time. But for now, we're just gonna scan the monsters, get the fuck out of here.
Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is.
We could take it now, honestly, but no, just...
Quite the speedy recovery.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Okay.
Very nice. We made it to the other side.
If we keep going north, we'll reach the station for the military factory. We're not out of the woods yet, so be sure not to let anyone spot you.
So, we can't do Lloyd and we can't do Rufus. It's time for Reen's route. Oh boy, Reen's route is where we get the cheese. The goat cheese of all time. Thank you for giving us so much of your time today. I appreciate you helping us attend to the aftermath of recent events. Of course, we couldn't turn a blind eye after seeing it for ourselves. We feel investigating the coup d'etat further is our responsibility as much as anyone's. We've rounded up most of the people involved by now, haven't we? I believe you have. And with Princess Alphen and Elise's assistance, we were able to look into suspicious relatives of fellow students as well. There are some suspects still at large, but it's only a matter of time before they're in custody. I'm so pleased I was able to help. Our classmates seemed genuinely shocked to learn what their relatives were up to. I can't say I blame them. You'd think they could hold off on the crazy until things in Crossbell calmed down. Or the timing's on point since the EDFs showed up here too. I would assume they're linked, yes. I'd been aware that some in the army were opposed to the ceasefire and subsequent downsizing of the military, but it's frustrating to not have seen the extent of their opposition coming until they'd made their move. You can't blame yourself for this, Representative. Besides, maybe this works out better. It gives you the chance to take out the obvious trash instead of sniffing it out for yourself. That's true, with so many of them confirmed to be in custody, we shouldn't have to worry about the capital for a while now. Plus, the information we got will make it easier for Dad and General Van Dyke to take action. We have our burdens to bear here, so it's best to focus on what you can do as the current head of our nation. I'm sure Machias is also doing what he can in Crossbell. Indeed, You've hit the nail on the head. I don't have time to dwell on past mistakes, or what I should have done with Crossbell. As it is. Done with Crossbell as it is, and the prince and lady are still missing. Alright, I think we've covered all we can on the coup d'etat problem. Let's turn our focus on the other big issue we need to think about. Rufus. It's not possible for him to be both near the capital and running Crossbell at the same time. So then who did we see? You said you requested an investigation into that, right, Milliam? Yep, while we were taking care of the coup stuff, it should be about...
My apologies for the delay.
Hello, Claire.
Just the gal we need. What's the word, Claire?
Well, it took longer than I'd hoped, but this information came directly from our sentries near the border. They confirmed that Crossbell's new Supreme Leader never left the state while C was active.
Then he wasn't lying.
Yeah, there really are 2 Rufuses.
But how is that possible?
It isn't. It's preposterous, even. Or so I would say had we not seen him in the flesh.
He played us enough to be the real thing.
He sure did. First he calls himself C and sets things up so we'd make our way to the capital. Then he gets us to take care of that coup for him, while he gets away with whatever info the EDF provided him.
Using every means at his disposal has always been his way. And this was no exception.
Then are we in agreement that the Rufus in Crossbell isn't the real one?
The evidence seems to point that way at present. Perhaps it is also my hope that it points that way.
I doubt it, since I'm inclined to agree. Rufus acting the way the Supreme Leader does after what he went through doesn't make as much sense to me. You had to have had an effect on him in some way at the Imperial Fortress, Eustace.
I would like to believe that as well. Have you learned anything more about the 3 children accompanying him?
We're still looking into them, I'm afraid.
I know our side can't talk, but they were strong as hell for being kids.
All I can confirm from my end is that no record of them exists in the Intelligence Division's database. Too underground for even the ID to pin down means it'll be extra tough for us.
It's best to assume they and whoever was controlling the airship are hired help.
It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Eustace, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself. We won't be getting anywhere wondering what he's up to here. I propose we move on using the one lead he provided.
If you wish to know what befell the Courageous Two, make for the Nord Highlands.
Do you feel you can trust his word enough to warrant going to the Highlands, Reen?
If anything else, I did get the impression that he is actively against the Supreme Leader. There's likely some ulterior motive behind telling us that lead. But Eustace is right that we should use it. Especially if there's any chance we can help Crossbell in the process.
I'll respect your decision, of course, but...
Some of us will have to remain in the capital. The aftermath of the coup d'etat requires some attention before it can be considered resolved.
I'll stick around for it. May as well see it through. It'd be good to hit up the entertainment district and the Bracer Guild for info while I'm here too.
Gaius is in the middle of an investigation of his own in Nord, I think. There should be enough people if you meet up with him and anyone else who's up east.
Muse is also planning to travel from the branch campus to join him. But will that be enough under the circumstances?
Then will we suffice?
No!
Huh?
The Vanders? Wait, what?
Kurt! And hello there again. Sounds like you've been making some headway into the investigation.
Aw, shit, we get Kurt back! My favorite anti-disorder
About
unit.
your lead. Since our father is still occupied in the West, we will be accompanying you in his stead. May we Vanders be of great service.
I'm so bummed out we don't get playable Mueller again. Even though he wasn't the best of units in the third, but it's like, man, dog, they made Oliver playable again? Why not Mueller? Come on. Why you gotta stiff me like this? And in the last game, we could have played as Shara. Damn. Alright, that's enough complaining from me. Almost smushed my cookie. That wouldn't have gone well. Oof. Is this really the time indeed?
What's wrong? Our group is pretty stacked for this, so I don't think you need to worry.
I am worried, but not about that. We all refrained from voicing our concerns yesterday, but you're not going to take on too much to compensate for what those soldiers said, are you? The ones from the underground.
You're a filthy traitor, Ashen Chevalier! So many of us joined the army to follow in your footsteps, only for you to trample all over our ambitions.
Honestly, they got a point, Reen. It's not your fault, dog. It's like, come on. Like, the books were screwing you over on this one.
You couldn't possibly understand the frustration of those who died in that war, or even those left behind. It's time you took responsibility for your actions.
It's true. Their words did affect me. They reminded me that for some, the war never really ended.
Try to see them as the exception they are.
Exactly. That isn't your fault, Reen.
I know. But it's also not something I can turn a blind eye to. It's only by understanding one another that we will be able to move forward. At least, that's what I think now.
We just don't want to let that consume you.
Gonna have to agree here, Reen. Sometimes you should have learned this several games ago, but you gotta find what makes you happy, man. Come on.
Everyone in the Imperial Army bears that responsibility, myself included.
None of us here want you to shoulder that burden alone. Isn't that right? Altina? Muse?
I really wish this character writing was a lot earlier in Cold Steel. But to be fair, and to Cold Steel's credit, I think what they did, where Reen almost learns his lesson, but fate fucked him over like twice before it set in, was an interesting subversion. Since it's like, Reen was looking to be the idealistic person, then reality crashes like a brick and he just reverts back to how he was, or doubles tenfold. This also makes me say that during the Northern War, honestly, as far as that anime went, Lavian should have just died on... Like, Reen should have just killed Lavian during his berserk mess. And having blood on his hands and having to cope with that would have really made the next arc a lot more meaningful, but this is conjectures on my end.
Oh, absolutely. Class 7 is and will always be about supporting one another. I think they've echoed my sentiments. Well then, have a safe journey. If there are answers to be found in Nord, then I know you'll find them.
Thanks. Keep us in your thoughts.
What? No! Darn it! Oh wait, actually no, this is fine. Because the next round, we kind of get a really busted... Actually no, Reen's group gets yet another acceleration. It's kind of ridiculous. So, right now, every group but Lloyd's has an acceleration order. Which is kind of a bummer, but I suppose it is what it is. And we need to get far into the Nord Highlands to, get things going.
There you are. I hope the trip wasn't too tiring. Oh.
Sarah and Emma, oh boy. More so
and here
Sarah.
I thought we'd be getting here first.
More so Sarah, because with Sarah and I think after this chapter, we will have officially the best evade tank this game could offer. I'm not even kidding you guys. Sarah Valestein is the best evade tank in all of pretty much Trails 1 through... Cold Steel 1 through 4. Sarah is the best evade tank.
We just happened to be on the train right before yours. I'm glad you all arrived safely. And long time no see, Lieutenant Colonel.
Also with Sarah, her quartz does something very interesting for Swin. He's usually a shit unit. But, since nothing resists marking, you could see where this is about to go.
Likewise. It's reassuring to have you with us.
We heard about the attempted coup from Major Revelt. It must have been so hard for you, Reen.
You're kind of worried, but I'm fine. Better than fine now that you're both here. All I have to do is see your face, and it's like my heart feels a little lighter.
Then it was worth it, huh? But there's no river I wouldn't cross to find you if you needed me. Though magic makes it simple enough to skip the river crossing route if there was an emergency. So don't you forget that all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there.
Thanks. I won't.
I'm still gonna have to say, man, I'm not usually one for the shipping wars, but honestly, the story should have been a Witch Awakener kind of romance. Alright. I'm done. I promise, no more weird rants. For now.
But boy, I'm still finding it hard to believe we have 2 Rufuses running around now. I'll cross my fingers the lead from the literal lesser of 2 evils pays off, but we still need to be smart about our approach.
Agreed. There's no telling what could happen. That's all the more reason why we appreciate your and Lady Mildean's attention to this matter.
Oh, I'm more than happy to give it.
Where's Gaius, by the way?
He's gotten a head start investigating in the Highlands, I believe. A soldier gave us a message saying he intends to convene with us at the settlement.
I see. Then we'll head his way once we've greeted the person in charge here.
I believe he's someone you know?
Colonel Dalton of the 23rd Armored Division, yes. I haven't seen him since his division took stewardship of the gate after the war.
Oh, right. It was the 7th that was in charge of Zender up until last year. The 23rd was one of the new divisions created for the war, wasn't it?
Indeed. With all the changes underway in the army, the 23rd has no general at present. But I hear the colonel's done a stellar job of keeping the division unified in the absence of one.
He sounds like someone who'd more than cooperate with our investigation, at least.
You would hope so.
I've already informed him of our arrival. We should go and see him right away.
Listen, Reen. Don't go biting off more than you can chew. Being an instructor doesn't mean you have to be the strong one in the group 24/7. I didn't have to be because you were there for me. So that means you don't have to be because I'll be there for you. At least I'll try to be.
You just get it, don't you? Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better.
Wait a sec, did I pick Sarah as the... Oh yeah.
Good.
I think I did. So that's why
Welcome
I got
to
this
Zendergate. I've been looking forward to your arrival. I am Dalton, acting commander of the 23rd Armored Division.
It's good to see you again, Colonel. The same to you, Lieutenant Colonel. And it is an honor to finally meet the famous Ashen Chevalier. I have heard much about the Lieutenant Colonel's younger brother, too. I wish I could give you all a more formal reception. Oh, give me a second. Please think nothing of it, sir. Most of us aren't even part of the army, much less deserving of a lavish welcome. I quite agree, and I'm just an inexperienced student. How modest of you all. I appreciate that. He's surprisingly candid for a colonel. He is, although I'm sure he must be very capable to have been given command of a whole armored division. Word of the 7th's exploit since the war has reached even here, Lieutenant Colonel. I hear you have been all over the country helping with the reconstruction efforts under Prince Oliver's leadership. Again, this man should be king. What the fuck? What the fuck? You just make Oliver king. Maybe in the near future. I don't know. Screw this commoner bullshit. Anyway. What's more, the Vanders have evidently resumed their duties as guardians of the Imperial family. They don't call you the Ace of the Seven for nothing. I apologize if that sounded at all sarcastic. I did not mean it so. This guy is sus. Think nothing of it, sir. I will not attempt to deny my past failings. Still, I am humbled by the honor of serving once more. On the Vander name, I will stop at nothing to prove worthy of it. I feel the same way. Could you tell us what you know about the situation here? Ah yes, you came looking for clues on the prince's whereabouts. I'm aware that you have reason to believe there's something here. So it's true? The opposite, I'm afraid. This region has been positively idyllic since the war ended. The Highlands did turn into a battleground during the conflict, but everything is back to normal here now. I was honestly caught off guard by your conviction that something must be here. That's unfortunate. Still, the intel is fresh, even to us. It's no surprise that nothing's been found yet. Indeed, I've had a lot of work at the Watchtower, so haven't had much time to investigate in this area. In that sense, you might have more luck speaking with the people of the settlement. You may well be correct. It sounds like Gaius is already there, so I'd say meeting with him should be our first goal. Given the stakes, we intend to fully dedicate ourselves to searching once we've finished getting ready. I've appraised the soldiers stationed at the Watchtower of what's going on too, so it may be worth stopping by there. Either way, should you learn anything, please do let me know. I will be happy to send reinforcements if needed. Thank you for your kindness and understanding, sir. We greatly appreciate it. Let's go searching! I know it looks like I'm kinda bum rushing the story, but frankly I kinda am. I'm not even bothering with fighting, because it's like, well, I'm just gonna level up in the Reverie corridor. There's like no point.
It's breathtaking.
Nothing I've heard could have prepared me for just how truly beautiful it is.
It's your first time here, huh?
It is. I've been really looking forward to it. If only the other three could be here to see it. Words don't do it justice.
They really don't. I wish I could have let you first see it under lighter circumstances.
It feels like only yesterday that we came here as part of our field studies.
It's moving to think that this is where our ancestor took up arms to fight at Dreikel's side.
It's held a special place in my heart beyond our ancestry, since our uncle and I were stationed here. Regardless, I will make for the watchtower and set about gathering information there. You should stick to your original plan and reunite with Gaius at the settlement.
I'm alright with that, but are you sure it's wise to go alone? I think it'd be better if I came with you.
I know how capable you are, Kurt, but there's no need to worry about me. As a soldier, I'll have a much easier time operating in a military facility. Should anything happen, however, I will be in touch. Take care.
I hope he's going to be alright.
I imagine that the prince's disappearance must be weighing heavily on him.
I had the chance to briefly speak with him about that on the train, actually.
I wanted to accompany them on their honeymoon, but Olivier insisted I not go. I got the impression he wanted to give me some time off to honor the war's end. Of all the times that idiot had to go and put my needs first.
Yeah, I think the plot wouldn't have been set into motion as well as this. If Mueller was there, a lot of things could have changed on this one. I think you're all worrying a little too much about him. We're talking about one of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Army, up there with Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. You should know better than anyone. He isn't the kind of man to act rashly in times like this. I suppose you're right. I'm sure he genuinely believes this to be the best course of action. Yeah, let's get moving. Riding a horse does feel a little pointless. I'll be borrowing this from Tio.
Yeah! Amazing. I've never seen plains so vast.
It's like we're afloat in a sea of green. Words can't do justice to its beauty.
We had the same reaction as students.
I like it even more now that there aren't as many monsters as before. Yeah, the Armored Division's done a bang-up job keeping the Highlands clean. Now we can ride straight through.
Guess luck is on our side.
Let's go!
Ready when you are.
Yeah!
I'll fight everything else later. Right now we got one priority. Collect all the treasure chests.
I'll be sure to keep it safe. Let's go!
Ready when you
are. I guess do whatever else. Mostly the treasure chests. The Nord Highlands is just... It's honestly too big for its own good.
That structure to the right is the watchtower monitoring...
Oh.
Yeah! Easy now.
Let's see if we can fix that for a second here.
Yeah! Yeah!
That one's bound to be a bad time.
It's such a bad time.
Ha! Right.
What's
Let's
gonna
go.
happen
Ready when
to
you
us? Dang it! No! I need the treasure chest! Get back there, Reen! No! The treasure!
Easy now.
Fine. No weird greed.
We're almost at the settlement. It feels so great here.
It makes me wish we could keep riding on through forever.
It's a shame we'll have to dismount soon.
It's so nice to see you're both already as much in love with this place as we are.
Yeah!
We made it to the settlement.
We did, but
I wonder what's going on.
this is my first time seeing yurts.
You would normally see more of them. I wonder what's going on.
Already?
There's Class 7. It's so good to see you all again. How have you been?
Is he an acquaintance of yours, instructor?
I'm not sure that we've met.
Come on, that's not very funny. I know it's been a while, but I knew you from a glance.
Wait, I see it now.
Toma?
Oh wow, he's grown up!
You're Gaius' little brother, right? Looks like someone hit his growth spurt.
Did you meet during your field studies?
yeah. Gaius' family as a whole has been very welcoming whenever we've come to Nord. It's kind of funny to say, but you're getting to be around the age we were on our first visit, huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right. But you really didn't recognize me then?
Ouch!
I gotta say, that stings a little.
Aww.
Sorry, but you honestly do look so much more mature than when we last met.
Hey!
You must be Charles then. You've grown up a lot yourself.
You think? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Tita's voice actor was her too.
Gaius had mentioned you were coming, but I didn't expect you to arrive so soon after he said it. Speaking of which, you should be coming back soon.
Coming back now, actually.
Ah, yes! We get the best unit in the game! Yeah! Gaius might be kind of flat as a character, but damn do I get overjoyed.
I hope you all had a pleasant journey from the capital.
But damn do I get overjoyed just being able to delay anything ad infinitum.
Good to see the winds kept you safe.
Right back at you.
I hope your investigation's been going well.
Sounds like we've arrived at a busy time.
Not at all. Most of the work for moving the settlement has been finished already. But let me make us some tea before we talk any further. You must be tired.
I'm just rushing to get to the Reverie corridor. Sorry if there hasn't been that much gameplay.
Nord tea is as soothing as I've been told.
It really is. Black tea is relaxing too, but the flavor of these leaves is very distinctive.
I'm glad you approve.
Haven't been able to enjoy a cup of this since your field study.
You tried it then? I would have thought you'd been unable to since you joined near the end of our stay.
That's right. You and Sharon came by to check up on us around the same time. It's weird, the things you forget.
We have plenty more, so please, have as much as you like. It's too bad you weren't here yesterday to try the cheese we made. It was so good.
Cheese or no cheese, you've given us more than enough of a welcome. My travel fatigue is all but gone. It's amazing seeing how much you two have grown since we saw each other. You look like you're taking after your mom, Sheeta.
You really think so? I'm happy to hear that. And you look even cooler, and Emma looks even prettier.
I think so too. Gaius has always kept us up to date on how you've been and the ways you've changed. You've overcome a great many ordeals on the road to where you sit now. It makes me so proud to see the students we've hosted go on to accomplish so many great things.
You're kind to think of us so much.
Thank you for saying so. I hope we can keep making you proud.
And now my pride extends to you two as well. That's just how mothers are.
Did we ever introduce ourselves to you guys? That's our mom, and we're Gaius' little sisters. I'm Sheeta, and she's Lily. Thanks for being bros with our bro.
Ah. He's done far more for us than we have for him, I think. I can see Gaius has a truly lovely family. I couldn't be any more grateful to have them. That extends to Dad, too, even if he couldn't be here. I take it he's out of the settlement right now? That's right, he's leading the relocation effort. We're going to have to move a distance, too, so you may not be able to see him during this visit. That's a shame. I was hoping to say hi. Still, if you're suddenly having to uproot yourself and go so far, I take it something significant has happened here? Correct. Upon returning the other day, I set off to survey the Highlands. Unfortunately, I've yet to find anything that would lead us to the location of Prince Olivert or the Courageous too. But I found some unsettling signs in a few easily overlooked areas. Ashes from recently burnt firewood and burnt remains of travel rations, for example. Traces of human activity. Yes, and not just one person. I asked Toma to help investigate, and we kept finding the same signs in more and more places. We haven't heard any talk about soldiers doing training exercises in the area recently, so I doubt that's the explanation. No one in the settlement or at Zender Gate claims to have seen any potential suspects either. Regardless of what we're dealing with, we can't risk any harm coming to the people here or our family. So after some discussion, we all decided it would be best to move the settlement earlier than usual. Charl and her father have been helping with the move too. We couldn't be more grateful. I'm so sorry this happened to you when you and your dad were meant to be on a vacation. Please don't worry, I'm just glad to help. Dad might grumble a bit, but he's pitched in regardless. Either way, it's clear something's amiss here, especially considering the timing. Yeah, it's hard to say if this is what Rufus was referring to, but it's not something we can afford to ignore. When we came here for our field study 2 years ago, we found Jaeger dropouts operating in the area. Perhaps this could be something similar. It's definitely possible. Either way, I decided I ought to look into it again as soon as you all arrived. I think that's a good idea. We'll join you with all due haste. If the Highlands are threatened in any way, I refuse to turn a blind eye. I quite agree, especially after the people here have served us such wonderful tea. I will spare no efforts for a land connected to my ancestors. Your support means the world, truly. We aren't planning to move just yet, so you are welcome to make this your base of operations. I'll do all I can to help you in my husband's place. I'd like to believe I'm a lot stronger than I was when we last met, too. So if there's any way I can assist, please let me know. We will. Thanks, Toma. Sheeta, Lily, be good while we're away. We will. Take care. Come back soon. She's been here. It's someone you all know. I wonder who it is. Okay, okay.
It's been a while since I was last here. Feels so empty without all the yurts.
Well, once we're back to normal, you'd better pay us a visit. Your students are welcome too, of course.
I wouldn't miss a chance to come back here.
You know, I have to wonder. I was talking about with a coworker how Ichiban Kasuga would fare in the Persona world. Now I'm curious how much Ichiban would actually like in the Trails world. Actually, no, he would probably fucking love it here. Like, this guy would be having the whack job adventures he'd always wanted to have in Zemuria. I'm sure I could probably say the same thing if Ichiban got stuck in the Metaphor Reef and Tazio lands somehow. Uh-oh. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Before I do something freaking stupid. Because I know I'm gonna do something freaking stupid. Okay. I need Reen's act. When does he have to do the corridor? Okay, I see. Alright, we're gonna have to rush, but let's see. Yippee! Damn, okay. I guess we can't go back to the south just yet.
Right, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, let's ignore all the things for now. There's a lot of monsters, but we don't need to worry too much. What I'm worried about for now is just getting all the treasure. The monsters can wait. Besides, we're going training in the Reverie corridor anyway.
This place is so expansive that I don't even know where to begin to look.
Yeah!
Do you see that big statue? It's called the Guardian. It would be a nice start, I think.
Not a bad idea. We can branch out into a full search from there.
Yeah!
With strength like that, we best exercise caution.
I'm not gonna deal with it, or at least not yet. No.
That one is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah!
I'm just gonna get what I came for, which is basically a bunch of treasure. We could kill them now and get EXP, but why bother when the Reverie Garden is a lot better for this?
What a brute! Be careful!
Okay, we're almost done collecting all the treasures around here, I think.
Guess luck is on our side.
Yeah!
Oh, nothing like the rush of finding an unopened treasure chest.
Yeah!
There's seriously.
Yay! This is exceptional!
This is way too many treasure chests.
Yeah!
Strong foe. We'd best be wary. Easy now.
Yeah!
Honestly, you could fight everyone here, but it's one of those, but why bother kind of questions.
Easy now.
With strength like that.
Yeah!
That splashing must be from a fish.
Let's go fishing!
Nice.
So wimpy.
Not bad at all. Right, let's go.
Ready when you are.
Alright, well, that's that for the fish.
Yeah!
Let's see if we can go to the settlement.
I'm so drawn to that chest.
Okay, I believe that's all the treasure chests in this Highlands. What happens if I try to go to the village? Hold on.
Easy now.
Fine. I should have known it was Grace. I should have known it was Grace.
They don't call this one of the Highlands' most famous sites for nothing. Talk about statuesque. Literally. Maybe I'll start a listicle of the Empire's best views when I get back to the office.
Isn't that...
Is that you, Grace?
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you, Class 7. And you, Divine Blade. Congrats on the upgrade from Ashen Chevalier.
Gaius said there was another visitor, but he kept Who a surprise. So it was you.
I was just as surprised to find her in Nord, believe me.
How did you make it to the Empire with Crossbell occupied?
The only way I could have. I wasn't in Crossbell when the occupation went down. Around just before the ceremony started, I got an interesting lead through the Orbal net. So I left coverage of the actual signing to the others and jumped on the next train to Erebonia. Thinking on it now, I'm honestly not sure if I'd call that good or bad luck.
I can imagine.
This must all be very hard for you.
It is. But I've never been one for sitting around sulking when life throws me a curveball. There's gotta be a role for me to play in sorting all this out. The best thing I can do is get out there and take action. I wouldn't be much of a journalist or a crossbellin if I didn't.
That's the Grace we all know so well. Yeah, I mean, Lloyd and Randy are made of tough stuff, and then there's Grace. People from Crossbelt really are built different. So what's this lead you're talking about? It's gotta be something big for you to leave a historic moment like the signing ceremony for someone else to cover. No, it absolutely is. It was a report that Prince Oliver and his wife had gone missing during their honeymoon, the Courageous One and the Courageous Two and all. I had a feeling it would involve that. We're actually here following the same case. Yeah, on a tip too, no less. I'm guessing that you're here in Nord of all places means you found some clue to their whereabouts? That's right, although it's only circumstantial evidence at this point. There's a report that suspicious people clad in black were sighted in the area where the royals went for their honeymoon. Oh shit! The Ebon Defense Force? I'd bet 1,000 Mira on it. Then there's an unconfirmed report that the EDF were sighted in Nord before and after the Courageous Two's disappearance. I'm here following up on both leads. So the terrorists who occupied Crossbell and took up arms against the Empire were potentially responsible here too. I found no evidence that they were hiding here, or had been in the past. Yesterday, though. I couldn't find anything either. If they really were here, they're clearly good at covering their tracks. But there's no smoke without fire. There's something here in the Highlands. Although I admit I'm basing at least part of that conviction on my reporter's instincts. Hey, when your gut talks, we'd be fools not to listen. I quite agree. The likelihood that what happened in Crossbell and the prince's disappearance are connected is higher than ever now. Thanks for sharing what you know, Grace. It really helped. Hey, I just wish I had some solid, conclusive evidence to give to you. All I can do is wish you well with the rest of your investigation. I'm convinced that solving this case will lead you to a way to liberate Crossbell. So get out there and give him hell, Class 7! Oh boy. I'd say become the foundation of the world indeed. Since Class 7's involved in so many whack conflicts. I wonder how it is going indeed. It's not going through. Oh shit! Something's up there. Oh, wait. There's a shop now. Hey, who's in charge? Oh, Charles. They do make a perfect couple. Wow, these two. Right, so the gang here has some weird choices for armaments. Alright, so we have the Gorgon Rod, but more importantly, we have the Violet Thunder, which has 50% to seal upon landing an attack. And it's like, what the fuck? This is actually kind of OP. Now, the more pressing one, though, is the 5-dye woven sandal. Straight up 100 stir is kinda nuts for this stage. In fact, I'd probably just slap it on all the melee units, especially on someone like Risha. Oh shit, it's lagging again, no! Damn this thing. Sometimes it kinda does this. Though maybe my screen's dying and I need to get a new one soon. And here we are. And also, I'll try to speedrun the boss and stuff. We'll probably be here for a while.
A new thread of destiny has been spun. Your path to where all may gather has been paved.
The biggest news of all is that Rufus's group can now get Lloyd's stuff. So we can spread around the accessories and make things suck a lot less. Nor do I. Did some sort of spell transport us here? Wait. I can't seem to recall what I was just doing. It's as though I've been struck with amnesia. I can't remember what we were just doing now either. Neither can I. Rufus? Ren? And another familiar face. Eustace? Just what is going on here? Oh my, it's Tita, the SSS, and the students of Thors. Talk about a surprising sight. Do all of you know them? I've never met a single one. Not exactly, though I do recognize some of them. I think the two on the left are Imperial Army. Why is the former Governor General here? I thought Arabonia had you imprisoned. Your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid. I feel like I've seen those kids with him recently, but I can't put my finger on it. Guess that's another thing we're not allowed to remember. Nothing the garden does is by accident. There must be a good reason why they were brought here. Still, I never imagined to see you here, Ren. Nor did I think this is how we'd next meet, though I can't say I'm not happy to see you. I'll say, what a blessing it is to have so many, I'm not reading this line! Trying to process this is starting to give me a headache. Assuming this isn't some elaborate trap, would you care to explain what's going on? So a portion of this place shares the same name with a space that appeared under Thors 2 years ago. Yet from what you've explored thus far, it's almost entirely different. I cannot fathom why it chose to summon our group as well. That clears up some questions, but it is still difficult to accept this as reality. Let me get this straight. The mirror is what brought us here? That's so cool! I always wanted to journey inside a looking glass. At least someone here isn't having any trouble accepting the situation. That's simplifying it a little, but not inaccurate. So it is. I undoubtedly wouldn't accept it if it were not plainly in front of me. I have no choice but to accept what's happening falls outside of the realm of common sense. Though I can't say it pleases me to be at the whim of this black mirror. Now you know what it's like to be kept under someone's thumb for once. My recent memory may be addled, But I know well enough. I have plenty to say to you, Rufus. I ask you to grant me time to do so later. Yeah, you two must have a lot to talk about. Very well, when the time comes. Fate has dealt me an unexpected hand, but I will accept it nonetheless. So he's Rufus's... Wait, didn't you guys already know this? This memory-altering stuff is no joke. Ay ay ay. I wish we knew something about what Rufus and his companions were doing before coming here. It must be important. Like I said, there are no coincidences when it comes to the garden. There must be a reason they were called here now.
New information available for all visitors. Confirming completion of a new stratum. Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridor's second stratum.
Oh boy, we're in business now. Although accepting my... Oof. Can you both behave? Ugh. Ow, my rib! Jeez, how many did we
Central
fulfill?
core activated.
Holy smokes! We'll be fine on this one. This one got me kind of worried.
Central core activated. New contents available.
Okay, if anything, we want Tag-Along 3. Because Tag-Along 3 ensures that you can always have Claire. Or any kind of acceleration order. And acceleration orders are idiotically broken for a reason. Oh wait, this also ensures you have Risha's bougie hole. Oh man, okay. Let's see if I'm gonna play VM versus anybody.
Millennial Trove activated.
Oh wow.
Activating requisitions program. Millennial Trove activated. Activating requisitions program. Visitor access detected. Initializing trading process. Activating requisitions program. Millennial Trove activated. Blazing Forge activated.
Oh dear. I guess I'll have to fight Muse at this.
You need little old me?
We're all pros at Vantage Master. Wow.
Initializing trading process.
Oh, there's cards. Now, Beast can be good, but no. I think we'll just go with this deck.
Play with me a little.
Oh dear. Oh no! She has the same bullshit I have. Ah, fuck! Ow! Oh no! Drats. This is quite bad. Yeah! No! Damn it, I'm gonna have to surrender. This sucks. Oh dear. Why? Ah! Fucking music! Damn it. I might have to give up this one. Damn, this is really how I'm gonna be doing this. No! Okay, do I have enough firepower for this? God damn it, I'm gonna have to give this up. Well, you know what? Let's see. No! Oh! Ugh. No!
Oops, I forgot to go easy on you. You need little old me.
God damn it. I'm so mad. Freaking RNG screwed me over.
Play with me a little.
Okay, I think I can at least sort of plan this out a little bit better. Okay, steel is a little too early. Damn it! I keep forgetting this bitch has medics! No matter. Oh wait, no. If she gets this stupid crystal, she'll just kill herself. Oh, this is horrible. Fuck! Okay. Okay. I think this is the play. Okay, now. Okay. I may or may not be okay, will it kill me? If it doesn't kill, I don't see the point. I'd be better off just attacking this straight up. No, not the fucking heels! No, 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 no! Ah, bitch! Oh, this sucks. Okay. This is so misery-inducing. I might have to just start packing my own heals. Die!
Oh my, you're better than I expected.
Oh, hallelujah. Okay, now I can construct my other fabled deck. It just might be enough to beat Agate. What is wrong with you two?
What's up?
It's not half bad. Okay. Let's edit the deck. We can now upgrade from Kyria Bells to, the much more broken Amalit Thomas. I should probably pack another medic card just in case this happens again. Oh jeez, this is gonna be
Alright, let's do this thing.
Oh, this is gonna be a stocking stuffer. Oof. I think our guy is about to eat it. I'd hate to say it, but our witch might have to take the beating for the first bit. Oh god! Oh, that knight's OP'd. Agate! Wow. Well, GG's, I guess.
You did alright.
Oh, it's this card. Woohoo! And there we go, 5 Vantage Master wins.
We should be able to fish here.
Trade phantasmal shards. Bolstering program available. New contents available.
Now, we could crank it up. And honestly, that's probably the smart choice.
New features available. New contents available. Review missions. Confirming rank points accumulated. Liberation rank changed.
Woohoo!
Transferring rank reward.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these. But for now, that's 3 characters. Oh, baby. So, you know, of course, I gotta bring in our boy Reen. But yeah, this is about the kind of team I wanted. And here's Ren, the best caster in the game. Okay, that's, well, I guess that's actually not that false, is it? Ren is one of the better casters in the game. Oh, Risha. Oh, baby. Wow, I sound like a sleaze just saying this, but, alright, so, Risha. Oh boy, Risha's about to just... She's about to pop! Ah, yeah! I have the combo! The bullshit combo of Chevalier Gungnir. Chevalier Gungnir is incredibly stupid. This combo shouldn't exist. But the kicker is, it's the best it's ever gonna get with Risha. Actually, wait, Gungnir's even better for casters now, holy smoke. Because it gives 50% crit damage outright. And you can combine it with like a higher level Virgo to just decimate the competition. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Wow, this is horrifying. It's a series of ridiculous power. That being said, alright, let's see. I'm running out of time here. I guess I'll mess around with this off-screen, and if I do end up looking kinda overpowered later, well, there you go. But, Monday, we'll be running roughshod over the,
Trade phantasmal shards.
Reverie corridor. I'll also be grinding my ass off to max out, or trying to max out these two. I would argue maxing out the BP matters a lot more. Actually, let me check my completed save to see what happens here.
Trade phantasmal shards.
As you can see, I've grinded this way too hard. Oh, there it is. That's the one I'm thinking of, but we're probably not gonna get Boost United Fronts until far, far later. Along with the tag-along slot number 2. Okay, that's a little future spoiler there. But we gotta earn our victories, so, yeah. As much as I want to play some more of the Reverie corridor, it will have to unfortunately wait for Monday. So, anyway, I'm off. I'll see you guys in an hour for, well, mostly me sucking at a rabbit and steel. But, till then, take care and au revoir.